So I'm going to give my review of the Democratic debate of the 2010. I don't know how many goddamn people it is going against Trump. But. So here we go. Kamala Harris did good. Buttigieg, I don't know. Look, I'm going to put it like this. These people just told America that they want to have anybody come across the border. Gang members, rapists, murderers, no vetting. Let anybody come across the border and get health care and social services that our people are struggling to get right now without paperwork. I can't even go to the welfare office right now without my birth certificate, social security card, or my goddamn paperwork. So people with no papers, no identification, are going to get all of this help that comes out of our tax dollars. Now I understand we need to help everybody and everybody needs help. I need help. Do you know this? I can't even go to the welfare office. They told me I make too much money, which I don't. Because Democrats just understand this and listen to this. Welfare is assistance. It is not an income. Hear me out. Welfare is assistance. It's not an income. An income is something you have coming in that you earn. With that being said, that debate was just the worst thing I've ever seen, heard in my life. Are we really, black people, that dumb? That we are still gonna fight for the same party that fought to enslave us? Now they're fighting not for us, they're fighting for them. Who's fighting for an everyday American like me? I was born in America, raised in America, and I am an American. Who's fighting for me? You know one thing, all them Democrats talked about all that bull crap that's going on across the border, all of this other stuff. You know one thing they didn't say? They didn't talk about the homeless people in our street. They didn't talk about the drugs in our street. They didn't talk about the heroin addicts in our street. They didn't talk about needles in our parks. They didn't talk about education for our teenagers. They didn't talk about none of that. Just hear me out. They didn't say anything about homeless people in our streets. Kids in our streets don't have toothpaste, toothbrushes. Teenagers is living on the streets homeless. They ain't got toothpaste or toothbrushes. So that debate was just a debate. I appreciate them for stepping up and standing on the stage. The moderators didn't ask real questions. There was no questions from the audience, no tough, hard body questions. You know, the thing about profits and making profit, they say, why do you need $4.5 billion? A smart person would say this: I need $4.5 billion because I want my families down the line to not want anything. I am creating a generation of my family that will be prosperous throughout generations. That's your job as being a part of a family, to make sure your family prospers. That's what being wealthy is about. The American dream. And my children don't have to worry about me struggling. I paved the way for them to succeed and to succeed even more. If I made $1 million, They're supposed to make $5 million. Alright? So this is my debate in about 5 minutes, 20 seconds. I appreciate y'all listening to the Smash Zone. There's going to be more coming out. You know, I just wanted to wrap up and chat. We out.